everyone, welcome back or welcome if you're new to my channel. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Anna. I am a married mama of two sweet boys and the heart behind Bliss Budget Boutique. I started cash stuffing back in 2019 as a way to take control of our finances, get intentional with our spending, and build real savings. Right now, we're in a mission to save to buy our very first home, and I'm using cash stuffing, budgeting, and savings challenges to make it happen. So whether you're just starting or getting back on track, let's encourage each other and do this together, one envelope at a time. For today's video, I will be cash stuffing for the second week of September. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's start stuffing. Also, if you'd like to join us on our financial journey, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, so for this week, we're going to be cash stuffing 1,340. I did have a little extra, like I think $40 extra, so that I'm gonna be adding that to my self-care binder. And I did unstuff my rollover money for my savings challenges, so it should be $100 in here. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So now let's count our cash stuffing money. And I don't have the right denominations. I did a small cash condensing. If you guys want to watch it, it's in my channel already. And I kept a lot of the money that I took out, like the money that I condensed. I did have a lot of like nice bills, so I'm trying to keep them around. So let's start counting the money. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88. So 800. And then 100. So that's 1,340. All right. And I'm gonna start with my wallet. And then I have my spending. Sorry. Okay. My spending, I have $1 left. For coffee, I have $5. I'm gonna put this on the side. I'm gonna add it to my self-care binder as well. Miscellaneous. I have my 10. Nothing on eating out, nothing on groceries. And then I'm gonna take my receipts out. I'm gonna scan them into Fetch Rewards. So now let's start. Okay, so for my spending, I'm gonna do $20. And I'm gonna do all fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20. For my coffee, I'm gonna do 20 as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Fix this. For miscellaneous, I'm gonna add a 5, but I think I'm gonna grab that from my kids binder. And that's just gonna be for my kids spending. For eating out, we budgeted $100, so we're just gonna do a 20 in my wallet. And then for groceries, we budgeted 180, so we're gonna do 30 in here. So 20, 30. That will be all for my wallet. Next, we're gonna jump into my weekly expenses binder. And we're gonna start with utilities. And for utilities, we're gonna add $100. So it's gonna be the 100. So now we have 100, 2, 20, 30. And I'm sorry, I couldn't record cash shopping for the first week of September. I was really busy, but I did stuff my envelopes. For phone, we're gonna do 60. So we're gonna do 3 20s. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 100, 10, 15, 20. And then for yoga, which is my gym, we're not adding anything. This one. And then this is just so I can save out for my enrollment fee for the gym. For groceries, we did budget 180. We added $30 into my wallet, so we're gonna add 150 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 45, 50. And I still need to unstuff for the first week of September. So now for groceries, we have 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95 to 300. For gas and transportation, we're gonna add 130. We're gonna do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 2 20s, and then 2 5s. This one. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30. Right. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then same thing. I still need to unstuff for the first week of September. Eating out, we budgeted 100. We added 20 into my wallet, so we're gonna do 80 in here. Right, 60. Actually, 60, 70, 5, 80. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. For subscriptions, we're gonna add a 20. So now we have $40. For miscellaneous, we're gonna add $10. We're gonna do 2 5s. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. And for rollover, we're gonna add 25. And we're gonna do 110 and then 3 5s. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And roll over. And that will be all for my weekly expenses binder. Next, we're gonna move on to my 2.5K savings challenge. We're gonna go to September, and then we're gonna add $40 for the second week. So now for September, we have 50, 70, 90, 110. And that will be all for my 2.5K savings challenge. All right, moving on to my savings binder. We're gonna start with emergency fund, and we're gonna add $25. So we're gonna do a 20 and a 5. So now we have 3,300 in the bank. 320, 340, 345, 350, 352, 354. So 3,354. For house down payment, we're gonna add 150. We're gonna do, I guess, all 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50. All right, so we have 2,700 in the bank, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 890, 900. So 2,900, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. For buffer, we're gonna add 15. So we're gonna do a 10 and a 5. So now we have 120, 30, 35. For medical, we're gonna be adding 35. So 20, 10, and 5. So now for medical, we have 100, 200, 3, 20, 30, 35, 40. $340. And for a new car, we're gonna add a 10. And guys, I think we're gonna have to buy a new car soon. I still don't know. It's not gonna be a new car, it's gonna be a used car. I don't want to have a car payment, so we're probably gonna pay in full. So for new card, now we have 50 and 60. And then moving on to our savings challenges. I did not budget how much I'm putting into my savings challenges, but we do have $100 to work with. So let's see. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay. So we have 7, 6, 2, 8, 4. I don't have any singles like $1 bills. So let's see. 7, 6, 2. I think I'm gonna do 15 for my mini savings challenge. So let's do 7, 6, right? 7, 6, and 2, 15. We're just gonna do it like that. So now for the mini savings challenge, we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Then you should be able to save $60 when you're done with it. With savings with Pachaco, I think I'm gonna add, let's add 15 as well. So that's gonna be 3 icons. So let's do the little paw. I don't know if it will show in there. It's a little light. And do the envelope. Actually, I'm gonna do this one too. So that should be $15. Now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105. For my Hello Kitty savings challenge, I think I'm gonna do the 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Or maybe I should just finish it. So let's do 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's the 10. All right, and then we're done with this savings challenge. So we should have 130 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130. Wow. And I think I do have a small Happy Mail. I did order from Southern Grace Decor on Etsy. I just ordered some savings challenges. This is her card, her business card. And then I guess this is the freebie. So I'm gonna start this one after I finish with my mini savings challenge. And then I ordered this, I guess it's like a princess bundle. And the cupcake stand, I want to use this for, honestly, I don't know what to use it for. I was going to use it for my birthday, just to have a little more fun saving up for it. But I still have to buy a dice. I don't have one. And then I really like this one. I like the colors. And growing up, I love watching Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. And when I saw these savings challenges, that's the reason why I went to her Etsy shop. So I think we're going to do, I don't know which one to do. I think I'm going to do this one first. But yeah, I really like the challenges. They're really well made. I mean, they're great. I really like them. I'm really happy with them. All right, so since we're done with this one, we are going to start this one next. And then for my Autumn Vibes Savings Challenge, and then I have this one available as well in my shop. So if you guys are interested, it comes in a bundle of 4. So one's for autumn, I have a summer, the spring, and then the winter. So for this one, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I don't have enough. So let's do 20 in here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's going to be 2 icons. So now we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then for my Pachaco Savings Challenge, each one is $15. So how much do we have? Well, we have 20 left. So I guess we'll just do one. And so let's do this one. And I'm gonna do the little pumpkin one. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one is also available in my shop if you guys are interested. And then for the $1 savings challenge, I don't have anything. And then we're gonna add the last 5 to my $5 savings challenge. So we're just gonna mark one of the bubbles in here. So now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Move this back since we're done with that. And that will be all for my savings binder. And next, we're gonna move on to my short-term sinking funds. So we're not adding anything for Costco. For household, we're gonna do $15. We're gonna do a 10 and a 5. So now household has 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. For health, we're not adding anything, and we're gonna jump to co-pays. And we're gonna add 5. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 85. For gifts, I'm gonna add 20. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25. Electronics is not getting anything. And date night, I'm actually gonna take this out because we did spend all this money. And date night, we're gonna add a 10. So we're gonna start fresh again. For family time, we're gonna add a 10. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 90. Beauty is not gonna get anything. And we're gonna, for personal care, we're gonna add 10. So now we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, $40. For clothing, we're not adding anything, and we're gonna add $5 to miscellaneous. So now we have 20, 15, 20. And that will be all for my short-term sinking funds. Moving on to my long-term sinking funds. We're gonna start with car expenses. And we're gonna add $10. So now we have 1,400 in the bank for 20, 430. So 1,430. For car insurance, we're gonna add 35. So 20, 30, 30. A 10 and a 5. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 55. And then this is for our payment for next year. We pay every 6 months. For annual fees, we're gonna add a 5. So now we have 50, 100, 20, 25, 30. So $130. For self-care, I did budget 40, and then we're adding the leftover that I have. So 5 and a 1. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 136. For vision, we're gonna add 15. And unfortunately, I had an appointment for get an eye exam, but I had to cancel it. I was really busy this past weekend. So I rescheduled it for next weekend. So I still have some more time to bulk this up a little more. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Home decor is not getting anything. And we're gonna move on to hubby. I'm trying to finish this one. Trying to get it to 300 by the end of this month. My husband's birthday is next month. So we're gonna add 10. And my goal for this is 300. So now we have 100, 200 in the bank, 250, 260, 270, 275. I'm skipping my envelope for my birthday, and Max is envelope, and we're gonna jump to Ezra. He was really sick like 2 weeks ago. That's why I couldn't record. But he's doing so much better. So we're gonna add a 5. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. And then the last envelope in here is Alexa's. And then we're gonna add $10. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 75. And that will be all for my long-term sinking funds. We're gonna move on to my kids binder. And I did not budget anything for spending, but I did grab $5 so I can put it in my wallet. For baby Ezra, we're gonna add a 10. And now we have 10, 20, 30. For clothing, we're not adding anything, and we're gonna move on to school expenses. My son Max, he wants to join in after school program, so we really need to add more money in here. I think it's like $20 like every time he stays after school. So for that, for this envelope, we're gonna add $10 this week. No, actually 5, sorry. So we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. And I think he's only gonna stay there for like either 2 days or 3 days. He said he wants to stay because his friends are there. So he just wants to hang out with his friends. So sports and activities. We're gonna add a 10. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 100. And I need to unstuff this. Most of this money is gonna, I'm gonna unstuff most of this money. I did sign him up for karate classes. They were running a special around my area. 6 weeks, like 2 classes every week, for I think $100. Birthdays, not getting anything, and seasonal activities. We're gonna do 10. So now we have 100, 20, 30, 40. And then for babysitter, I know this is spelled wrong, it's supposed to be together, but honestly, I don't want to make a new envelope just for that. I think this one's still pretty good. So we're gonna add 20. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. And this envelope is just so I could buy something for my mom. She watches my kids on Saturdays, if I have to work on Saturdays. And that's it for my kids binder. And we're gonna move on to my month ahead. And for this one, we're gonna do $5 in utilities. This mark, I can't find my purple. I don't know where it is. Let me use this one. So now for utilities, we have 100, 200, 250, 70, 80, 85. And then we're gonna jump to gas, and we're gonna add a 10. Actually, we're gonna add 2 5s. gonna be one bubble. So now we have 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 310. And that will be all for my month ahead binder. Next, moving on to my holidays binder. We're gonna go all the way to Halloween. I'm trying to finish this. I'm trying to be fully funded by the end of September. So for this one, we're gonna add $10. So 2 5s. It's gonna be 2 pumpkins. So now we have 100, 2, 20, 25, 30. So we only need $20 more to be fully funded in this one. Thanksgiving, we're gonna add a 10. Oh my God, I always get myself with the markers or the pens. So now we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 250. Black Friday is gonna get a 10. Let me get this 10. I'm gonna add a 20. So now we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200 for Black Friday. For Christmas, we're gonna add a 25. Not a 25, 25. And then it's just one Christmas tree. So now we have 500 in the bank, 550, 570, 575. And then for New Year's Day, we're gonna add a 5. And I just want to have like $100 in here, maybe like 120. We usually don't do much on New Year's Day. We just get together with my family. My mom comes over, my sisters come over, and we order takeout, watch movies. And that will be all for my holidays binder. And the last binder I'm gonna stuff, it's gonna be my travel binder. And then we decided that we're gonna go to Georgia. We're gonna actually go this in September. So we definitely need to bulk this up before we go. So we're gonna add the last. Not a lot extra money. Did I miss something? I budgeted 65, which is what I was supposed to have left over, but I have more than that. If you see any mistakes, let me know in the comments, please. We have, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. So I'm just gonna add it in here. And then if you guys catch it, or if I catch it when I'm editing this video, then I'll just take the money out. So now for road trips, we have 100, 200, 300 in the bank, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 430, 435, 440, 445. Alright right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's cash shopping. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me today. Also, thanks to everyone who has left me really sweet comments on my videos. I really appreciate it. I really love all the support that I'm getting. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Also, tune in next week for my budgeting video. And don't forget to keep saving and budget blissfully. Bye-bye.